Good morning, dear students. Welcome to online video classes. I am M. Sailu, PGD in English from Uppalai. Today's topic is about yourself, or in other words, it is introducing yourself. Whenever I ask or whenever I go to any new class, the first thing I normally do is that I ask them to introduce themselves, because as I am new to them, I'll ask them to introduce themselves. Initially what happens, they start getting up and they start their introducing themselves like how the vehicle goes on highway. They just stand up and say, my name is so and so sir, and I am studying so and so sir, and I am from so and so place sir, and then they struck, which means they knew only these three things, and they think that with that introducing oneself is enough. But that's not the case. So in this topic, I tell you how to introduce ourselves, what are the phrases that we can use while introducing ourselves, and what are the phrases that should not be used while introducing ourselves. Right? Now, remember one thing, whenever you introduce yourself, you should remember certain things. Your introduction should be interesting, and it is short and exciting. And third one is, don't say too much about yourself, which may make the listener very bored. And the last one is, body language is very important in introducing yourself. While introducing, you cannot looking at the other side and you can introduce yourself, looking down and bending your head and you cannot introduce yourself, and looking your eyes will be looking up and you will be introducing yourself. That's not the good. So body language also very, very important in introducing oneself. Right. And eye contact is also very, very important, which means which makes the listener very curious if you look into his eyes. Right? Thank you. So whenever we introduce ourselves, we can start with our name. But many introduce themselves saying myself. What? Myself Ramesh, or myself Rajni, or many use this is Sai Karthik, or this is Pranavi. So these two phrases are absolutely wrong. We should not use these phrases like myself and this is. You are not an object to say this is. When do we use? We use this for only objectives. So the right way to introduce yourself is, you have to write, or you have to either say my name is so and so, or I am so and so. You can write your name, whatever the name that you have. My name is so and so, and I am so and so. Then next comes place. You can either say your district name and your village name. For example, I come from Kamareddy district. I come from Kamareddy. And you can also say I live in so and so village. You can write your village name here. Then comes third part is age. You are studying 9th class, which means how old are you? Yes, I am 13, or some may be 14 years old. I am 13 or 14 years old. Then next comes family. Next comes family. when you introduce your family, you can say here we have many types to introduce our family members. You can simply say there are 4 members in my family. There are 4 members in my family. They are, you can simply say they are my mother, father, my brother or sister and me. You can say so and so. Then you can also introduce with different kinds of phrases or sentences. For example, ours is a small or nuclear family. Small, nuclear, both are same. Small or nuclear family of 4 members. You can either say like that, or you can say ours is a big family. Ours is a big family or joint family. We are very fortunate that still there are some joint families in India. Joint family of 20 members. There will be more also, but for example I said like this. And you can even introduce your parents. You can even introduce your parents. Once your family background is over, you can introduce your parents. Introducing our family members also, we have different kinds of sentences. For example, Mr. Gopal and Mrs. Mallava are my parents. You can also say my father is an agriculturist and my mother is a homemaker, and I have sibling. Many commit mistakes here. Many says that instead of siblings they say I have 2 brothers and 3 sisters. This is wrong. This is wrong. You can simply say I have 4 siblings. I have 4 siblings, which means it includes your brothers and sisters. Whereas if you have only a brother or sister, you can say I have a brother. I have a brother. This one also right. But when you have more than 2 or 3, you can say I have 4 siblings. But you can't say I have 2 brothers and 3 sisters. This is a wrong way of introducing your siblings, right? Now, next comes in introduction. What are you? For example, I am a student of Telangana Social Welfare Residential School, Junior College, Boys, Uppalwai. And you can say the class which you are studying now. I am studying 9th class, A section. If you want to mention the section also, you can mention A section. This tells what you are doing, which means this talks about your academics. Next comes, yes, as you are a student, every student has their own favorite subject. For example, my favorite subject is what is your favorite subject? Absolutely, my favorite subject is English, right? So you can tell even your favorite subject also. Once the favorite subject gets over, you can directly enter into your hobby or hobbies. Many students commit mistakes saying that they start saying that my favorite hobby or my hobby is playing cricket, listening to music and singing songs. And some say my hobbies are playing cricket. So when your hobby is one, you have to say my hobby is, you have to say. When you have multiple hobbies, when you have more than one, you can say my hobbies are. For each one hobby, for are multiple hobbies. Right. My hobby is playing cricket. That is okay because you have only the hobby called playing cricket. Whereas my hobbies are, which means you have more than one hobby. That is playing computer games, playing badminton and shuttle. So when you have more than one hobby, you can say my hobbies are. So don't get confusion. When you have a single hobby, you can say my hobby is. When you have multiple hobbies, you can say my hobbies are. Then next comes so you said what you do or what is your hobby. If you want to talk about the things which you don't like also, you can say I dislike playing cricket. I dislike playing cricket because if you don't like playing cricket, if you think that it is waste of time, you can say I dislike playing cricket. Then comes, if you want to talk about the movies which you like, you can even talk about the movies that I like comedy movies or some have the habit of watching horror movies also. So you can say even I like horror movies. So whatever the movie that you like, some like dramatical movies, some like what is that called, some like action movies. So whatever the movies that you like, you can just say. Then comes, if you want to talk about your strength, then even talk about your strength also. My strength is hardworking and my strength is hardworking. If you want to say, you can say my strength is hardworking. If you want to talk about your weakness also, you can talk, but it is better to avoid weakness. You never ever introduce or tell the other person what your weaknesses are unless somebody asks you to talk about your weakness. And last comes ambition. Last comes ambition, which means in future what you would like to become, or how would you like to see yourself after 5 years or 10 years. That is ambition. You can say my ambition is to become a doctor. Become a doctor. You can also say the other way to tell your ambition is I wish to become a doctor. Wish to become doctor. And you can also say my desire is to become a doctor. So one thing that you can tell in multiple ways. You can either say my ambition, or I wish to become, or my desire is to become. So you can tell your ambition. With this you can end your self introduction. I hope you all liked the class, and whenever if your teachers ask you to introduce yourself, try to follow the chronology that I gave you. Name, then place, age, and end with your ambition. I hope you all liked the class, and keep watching. Thank you. See you in the next class.